Hi people, good night. I'm from Holland and I'm a guy touched by God. So I'm a child of God. I like to talk about judgment. Well, judgment is coming, if you like it or not. And the people who walk with God will not be judged. Because God will not touch you for nothing. You understand? So God will not judge the people who are walking with God right now. You understand? Because if God will judge you, then he don't touch you. You understand me? I hope so, because it is like I'm telling you. So that's an easy understanding, right? If you are touched by God, you never will be judged by God, because you are touched by God. Judge and touch, you understand? I hope so, because some people explain it in different ways and then I become mad. Then I think, what are you talking about? Just walk with God, you know? So if God did touch, he will never judge. Keep it in mind, folks. I think it's a very easy understanding. Because if God will judge you, then he will never touch you. That's easy. For me it is. Become a child of God. The people he did not touch, these people who are touched by God, try to get the people who are not touched by God, by God. You understand? That's why I'm here. I'm telling you folks, don't turn your back to God, because he will judge you. And he will do it on a terrible way. I hope you understand. So that's why the children of God are here right now, talking you to a good way, so that God don't have to judge you. You understand me? This is what the children of God do. They talk you into the good way. They will give you a good mind, a good heart, and a good soul, and a good life. And good enough to see and to hear. But if you don't want to see and hear, then stay blind. Because you got all your own will. You don't have to listen. You can go away. Bye bye. Bye. Go. If you don't want to listen to me, go away. If you don't listen to God, God will say exactly the same. It's the same thing, folks. If you don't want to listen, then don't. But don't cry, because you did not listen. If you don't listen to your parents, no. It's not the same thing. I see many parents and the children walk over them. So no, I cannot. No, that's not true. because the parents are like children. Yes, I see it many times on the internet. The daughters, the little daughters of 6 years, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 till 12, 12-year-old, you know, these girls are open their legs wide. And who is filming this? The parents? So what's going on, folks? So I cannot even make an example of the parents. Because the parents also don't listen. They are the same like little children. You people are the same like little children. But you know what it will be? It will be like this. The little children, God will take. And where the little children come from, He will not take. He will judge. You understand me? I hope so. Because it will be like that. The parents need to know better. The little children don't have to know better. Because they don't know. They just start to live. But the parents need to know better. So this will be a big judgment made by God. And God will judge you. And He will take your little children away. He will not judge them. He will take them. Because God loves little children. The little children got no clue what's going on in this world. They don't know. They are dancing and booty shaking. But you parents need to warn. Need to say this is not good. But I see the parents behind the camera and telling their little daughters, shake your ass, we put it on YouTube. Come on girls, shake it. And God is watching. And God is with His hand for His face. And He is saying, oh my, He called His own name. Oh my God. You understand? That's how it is. God is sad, God is mad, and God is disappointed. That's how it is. And you people do your stupid things. I do not care much. If you like to be stupid, be stupid. If this is your will, so will it be. Right? This is how God thinks. If you don't want to listen, don't listen. But don't cry when God starts to judge you. Don't cry. It's your own fault. You are wise and old enough to know better. But if you parents put your little girls on cam like hookers, then this is not the fault of the little children. It's your fault. It's the fault of these stupid pop stars, movie stars. Because they did learn it from them. And you older people, the parents, say, okay, well, it's nice when my little daughter shake her ass. Let's film it and put it on YouTube. And the children of God watching. And the children of God telling to God, did you see this, my Lord? Don't you think it's crazy? This is how we talk to God. We are children of God. We know God very well. So we can talk in a way like we know Him forever. He is our Father. And we are just waiting till our Father take us back. Because we are here only to work for God and to do what God likes. And this is how it will be. And this is how it will end also. And there will be no blame for the little children, because they didn't know better. You parents, I'm warning you parents, you will be judged and your children will be taken away from you. This is what will happen if you are not a good parent. Your children will be taken away from you. Because you don't care for your little girl? You don't need your little girl. But God needs your little children. Because God definitely understands they can do nothing about it. But you, people, you parents, you can do a lot. But will you do it? Look in Brazil what's happening with the little girls. Look in America. Look in Russia. Look in China. Look in Japan. Look. Go to the internet and start to learn. God told me. I'm telling you folks. Go to the internet and start to learn. Like God, my Father, told me. I will tell you. Go to the internet and start to learn. And start to understand what is good and what is really bad. And you will find the things you never did look for. Because I did find the things I never did look for. So now what God teach me, I need to teach you. Go to the internet, start to learn. That's what God told me when He did come to me. My son, go to the internet and start to learn. And I'm telling you folks, right now, go to the internet and start to learn. Because this is what my father told me. So I can tell you the same thing. You understand? Start to learn. Go to the internet. Learn. Click everything what's interesting for you. And you will learn about it. Look good at your pop stars, movie stars. Look good what is behind it. Look what you cannot see. And you will find a way to see it clearly. You know, only the people of God get this, because God did touch them. But I want you to learn about this. Look behind the scene and you will see things, and you will learn, and you will understand what's really going on. You will wake up. That's what the children of God doing here. They want to wake you up, folks. You better start to listen. Because I'm the same. I'm telling you. I am with a few children of God. There are not many. But the people who are with God will show you, definitely show you the good way. And they will show what is the bad way. So go to the internet and start to learn. It is what my father told me. And I did learn quickly. You don't want to know. In 2 years' time, I know everything about my Father God. I know everything what's going on in the world. I know everything what will happen. I saw everything already. This is what God can do. This is what God can do for you. He can open your eyes and your ears. Your mind will be astonished of knowledge. Your heart will be full of love. And your soul clean. Very, very clean. And you will take care for this soul. And when you take care for your own soul, you're gonna take care for all the souls. This is what God wants. You know, if someone dies and I see this, then I tell God, my Father, this is one too many. My Father hear me say it every day, every minute, every second. How many people die by day, by day, by day, by the minute, by the second? Are you standing still by this? I hope so, because I tell you, it is really true. Every second people die. Every second people die. Go to my Father's heaven. There are no seconds. There are no hours. There are no years. No one dies. But here in this world, every second someone dies. I will tell you about the people who are pregnant and will get a little baby. It is clean till it comes out. When it comes out of you, it will hear things. So very soon it will learn. And the first thing these little children will learn is how you shake your booty, or how you shout and scream and fight and blame God and blaspheme God. How you say fuck you, or fuck off, or nigger this or nigger that, or whatever you will use. It is always wrong. You people cannot speak decently. Because I told you, if you hit yourself on your finger with a hammer or something, you will directly talk to God in a bad way, shouting at God. And God thinks, you hit your finger, it is not me. But why you call me? You hit your finger and you blame God about it. Well, this is funny. You know how funny it sounds? But you know that it is not funny for God. That's why you say it, right? He is listening to everything what you think and what comes out of your mouth. And you will be judged one by one. Even if you use the wrong language, you will be judged. You know, I saw a girl dancing. I told the girl, "Hey, stop this. You look like a hooker." And she told me, "Who are you to judge me? Only God can judge me." And I thought, well, He will. And I did not speak with the girl anymore. The girl was a calm girl. She was almost naked, showing her tits and ass. And then I did talk to her, and she told me this. "Who are you to judge? Only God can judge me." And I told her, "He will." And she became quiet, and I go away. Because folks, He will judge you. It is this what you want, it is this what you will get. Because you people say, only God can judge me. Indeed, and He will. You better be touched by God, then He never have to judge you. You better listen to the children of God. You don't have to be judged anymore, because you will start to learn from the children of God. But the most beautiful thing is when God touches you Himself. There are not many children who are touched by God, I can tell you, because God cannot find many. This world is done, folks. Long done. I told you about the harvest of God, that God will harvest His children together. And He did not find many. But I'm happy He did find me, so that I can tell you what God is thinking, how God is feeling. I can know, folks, because I saw God's feelings. God was crying. God was mad. And God was sad and disappointed. And God is here in this world every day, folks. And you breathe Him. You breathe Him in and out. It's about judgment. And the soul. I'm bringing you definitely the soul. I'm born for this. I'm born to talk. I didn't know. Till God started to wake me up and start to touch me. And then I start to understand where I was born for. I am born to do this. And you people can do two things. Listen or get away from me. If you don't want to listen, then don't. But for who will listen, do listen. Find my Father. He is not far away. You people think God is far away. We don't see him, so he is not there. I did think like this also, before I was touched. But the day I am touched by God, I feel God very close. And now God I can touch. I can touch God. And God can touch me. You need to see God and me is like water. You know? God comes from one side and I come from one side. And we go together. And we become one water. We become one. Do you understand now, the children of God? They will become one with their Father. One water. Because we are the fish in this water. And when you are a fish long enough, you become like God. Water. And you people want to be God with your money and with your power and with your murders and with your liars and lying and deceiving and all this kind of shit things. I want to be one with my Father in love. So if God tell me, my son, here is a golden crown for you, then I will refuse mine own father. I will tell my father, Father, I'm sorry, I cannot take it. Instead of this, give me some love. And God will take away the golden crown He want to give me. And He will give me with pleasure more love than the golden crown. I told you the same thing about the wings. of the love of God. I told you, what will you take? The wings from God? But you can only pick one. The wings from God, God can give you, or the love from God. Then you don't get the wings. You understand? So what will you pick? If you pick the wings, then you are someone who fly for God without love. Because you did pick the wings. You want to fly. You want to fly for God. But there is no love. Because you did not take the love. So what is a wise choice? Because what people don't know, if you take the love, you get the wings for free. Because God will only see angels fly with love. And they pick the love, that's why they fly for God. These people did not take the wings from God, but the love. And that's how it is with your money also. Will you pick the money? Or do you want to be poor? You can choose in two things. It's the same thing with the wings. Do you want to be rich? Or do you want to be poor? What will it be, folks? Tell me, be honest. What will you pick out of this? Want to be rich or want to be poor? Now I tell you another thing. The rich will bow for the poor. You understand? The rich will bow for the poor. Now, tell me, do you still want to be rich? Or do you want to be poor? When the rich are done bowing for the poor, they go into hellfire. Now, what do you want to be? Rich or poor? Let's put it in another way. The rich will get nothing from God, and the poor everything. But you're going to be rich or poor. I'm just showing you, make always the right decision in your life. And if you don't know how to do this, walk with God. If you don't know how to walk with God, tell God you love Him. He will hear you. He is here. And He will hear you. But He also will see you. If you are a liar, or if you are good-hearted, you need to be honest with God. You cannot cry to God without tears, because God will say, go away from me. You understand? You cannot lie. When you do the work of God, you cannot lie. I am here to do the work of God. Do you think I lie? Everything I told you, many things did come true. And there are many more things what will happen and need to come true also. I am like Jesus Christ. He is family. He is your family. You understand what you have done? Jesus Christ is your family. Cain killed Abel because Abel was close to God and not Cain. Now people, you are Cain. And Jesus was Abel. You people are Cain. And Jesus was Abel. One more time, folks. Go to the internet and start to learn. This is what my father told me. And I'm telling you, your eyes need to go open, and your ears, and your mind, your heart, and your soul. It is so important in these last years we have left. We don't have much time left. I'm telling you, we don't have much time left. We are in end time. We are in the middle of the book of God. And after this middle of this book, there comes still a little story, what will make the end of the book. This story is about the destruction of this world. There is nothing nice to read in God's book. It is all about sickness, craziness, fullness, money, gold, rape, murder, exploding mountains, weather, very strange weather. You will all see it with your own eyes and hope that you are not there. Because many people who could have listened here on the internet are not there anymore. They did die already. And folks, many more to come. And soon it will be your turn. It is not what I hope, but it is what I see. America, you people better start to flee. Because what I saw in America, that was definitely destructible. It was like a horror movie I never saw. So terrible. And this did happen in the middle of America. In the middle of it. Exactly in the middle of it. America, you are warned many times. You did turn your back to God long time ago. And God did wait for the time to come, what is now very close by. It's time to handle the score. It's time for payback. It's payback time. America. In everything what you did and not tell to your people. And now your people need to bleed for it. I'm talking about your presidents, your kings and your queens. I'm talking about the rich people, the movie stars, the pop stars, the porn stars, exceedingly rich people. They did not tell you what they did. But you American people will bleed for it.